Hi everyone, I would like to explain a little bit more about the complete cases function. Okay, so let's say we have a data frame like this, where each line is one observation in one country. So let's say you want to know which ones are complete. Yeah, so you see here in some lines there are some NAs, which means that those observations are missing. So if I would do again the head, meaning I take the first 6 rows, but then I say I only want to have like the complete cases from this 6 lines. Then you see that indeed now it doesn't show me the line 1 till 6, which it did before, right? Here is line 1 till 6, but now it shows me line 1, 4, 5, 6, 11, and 12. Which means those are the complete cases. There's no longer any NAs to be found here. Now, what happened just here? If you look at the inner function, so I really advise you every time when you do something that you don't really fully comprehend, it's really wise to try out these inner functions. Yeah, so I'm gonna paste it here and I'm gonna run only that line. Yeah, so what you now see is that this is a vector. Now, how do I see that this is a vector? Well, these squared brackets means that this is the first observation that comes next. Here you have the squared bracket 26, so that means that this is the 26th observation, etc. Yeah, so if I would say like, okay, I only want to show the first 10 observations, I use complete cases df. This is a vector, so afterwards I use square brackets and no comma, right? So here we also use square brackets to get something out of a data frame, but there we have to use a comma because you can both select the rows, but you can also select the columns. So in this case with a vector, we only have to provide the position, no longer rows or columns because there's only one row. Yeah. So if I do that, you see now here, there are 10 observations. Now, what does it mean? The true means that indeed this is a complete case. The false means that that is not a complete case. Now, if we look again at the first lines, we see indeed that in the second observation, so here's the second line, we see an NA. Yeah, so that's why the second observation is actually an NA. Yeah, so in the complete cases it says indeed that the second one is not complete. Now, these true and falses, it might seem that these are words, but these are actually logical values. Yeah, so if we actually say we can actually sum this. Yeah, so they basically the truths are considered A1. So let me just use the table. So the table function shows that there are 6 false and 4 truths. Now, let's say I'm going to sum all of this together, and it might seem really weird because they are, words, but they have a specific value. So a false is actually 0 and a true is 1. So if I run this, I get 4. So that means 4 are true because they are labeled 1 and falses are labeled 0.